So recently, my older daughter came to me with some things that had happened nearby that were just messing with her head. And the analogy I talked with her about is the idea of two colors of paint. Pick any two colors you want. Just for simplicity, we'll say white and blue. The colors aren't necessarily representative of anything specific as far as what the color relates. So any colors can work. And when you take those two colors, one represents the things that you want in your life that exist. The other represents things in your life that you don't want. No matter how much you try, they both exist. Your focus is essentially how much of that paint gets used. So in the case of blue and white, let's just say for sake of argument, blue are the things you want, white represents the things you don't want. No matter how much blue I put in there, there will always be some white. And a new color emerges. A new color is created. That color is determined by how much blue or how much white I use. If I want it to be closer to blue, I need to put more blue. If I want it to be closer to white, I have to put more white. In the case of blue, in this example, being the things that I do want in my life, white being the things that I don't want in my life, I need to make sure that my focus is on the blue. Because the more I concentrate on adding blue, things that I want in my life, the darker the color result. But we have to keep in mind, no matter what, that other color still exists. We don't have the pure blue. We have some white. And so what ends up happening is a lot of times we either believe that there should not be this other color, these things that we don't want, or we focus too much on that color and therefore we attract more of that in our life. And with my daughter, she now looks at things when she's struggling with them as paint. And she starts thinking about what she does want in her life versus what she doesn't want in her life. And then she starts focusing on the things that she does want. And it creates this color that she desires, this combination of the things she wants and doesn't want that leans way more toward what she does want. Because she understands that no matter what, things are going to happen in her life. Things are going to come in her life. Things are going to exist in her life that she cannot control because they're not her. And she recognizes that and acknowledges the fact that they exist and does not run and hide from them, but rather acknowledges them, sees them for what they are, but then concentrates on what she does want, and makes sure that that's what she adds to her life. For you, it's a very simple idea. We tend to think about the things that we don't want way more than the things we do want. And that's why our color ends up being more toward the things we don't want. So when you think of the things you do want, make sure you're putting the time and energy into them, not into the things that you don't want. And the color that you get is going to be more towards what you desire and then what you actually really like. It's very simple.